I didn't know that.
Do it as like the first 10 minutes and be like,
What?
oh, didn't see you there, bitches.
Oh,
What's good?
didn't see you there, bitches.
See? I'm fire! I got goated writing, and my headset ain't even on.
Who's
Dude,
my
dog.
wonderful girl? Could she be any cuter? Who's my wonderful girl? Oh, here comes a suitor.
Subscribe.
Hey, what's going on, you ugly dip fuck? You motherfuckers. I'm Alexander, joined here today.
Evil Alex. Evil possessed Alex.
I'm Alexander, joined here today by the funny and very much relatable on a spiritual level Joshua. He's like Tina from Bob's Burgers.
I'm like Tien Shinhan.
And today we're and today we're playing Little Red Mushroom Head. This is a brand new free visual novel for the Visual Novel Spooktober Game Jam. It's gonna be the top link in the description below. So if you enjoyed, I recommend going down and dropping a 5-star review. I think we should get right into it, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Let me close Steam. Yeah.
Who's voicing?
Do you want to be everyone else? I'll be the main character.
Alright, yeah, I guess. Aren't you certain you don't need me to come along, Penelope? The journey to town is a long one. Just follow the path and you'll be there by noon. Do not stray for any reason.
Smash.
It was a list I gave you, yes? Of what you need to do before returning home. Sell everything in your basket. Come back with fresh food and materials for the next week. Only take what you can safely carry home and don't think about stealing. I'm not worrying too much, Penelope. Last time you went out on your own. Why, I still have nightmares about it. Listen to me, Penelope. If you ever find yourself losing your way, do not follow the crows. They will lead you straight to death.
It's kind of hype.
I guess it's cool. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Yes, I am. I hope you mean that earnestly. You best be on your way now. You wait too much longer, you might not make it back home before nightfall. Please return home in one piece. Gamu unregistered switcher.
One Piece.
Luffy was from the hood.
One Piece.
I love you.
I love you too, Josh.
No, I did not say that.
Wow, my name's Penelope.
Why'd they draw her like
Hi,
that?
my name's
Why'd
Penelope.
she look like a girl failure?
It's the first step, Penelope. Oh my, what the Penelope? It's the first step. Penelope is taken outside without her mother by her side for years. The girl has gone out to town countless times, so the path is practically ingrained into her head. With the morning sun lighting up the way, she has no worries about getting lost in the sea of trees. Basket in hands, filled to the brim with goodies, she makes the long trip to town with a slight skip in her step.
You said you want to voice everyone else, and I'll voice the main character, and the main character is about to have no voice throughout
I'm
the whole game.
narrating!
I guess narrating.
Living
works.
deep in the woods is uneventful, with the girl's only family being her mother and having no real friends to speak of. Penelope's day-to-day life is more of the same.
Dang.
Once a week, the two go out of town just on the outskirts of the forest to sell and deliver handmade clothes and baked goods. These weekly trips are enough to help them get by and live comfortable on their own terms. I'm on my own now! She sounds like Toad.
She does.
I'm
look
on
like,
my own now!
She looks like Toad.
Yeah! Although her feet eventually ache from all the walking, Penelope smiles ear to ear the entire time. Everything turns out perfectly. In what must have been no time, Penelope's basket is empty, and just as quickly it fills up with new trinkets and supplies to bring home to mother.
This game isn't scary.
Before she leaves, the town's orphanage kindly offers her a free meal, giving her the energy she needs for the long road ahead. They offer her a bed to sleep in for the night, but she declines with the sun still awake. Albeit obscured by clouds, Penelope figures she can easily return home before the dark. She bids the townsfolk goodbye and promises to come again next week. It's already getting dark! Penelope yells out in a Toad impression as she follows the path home. Rain descends from the growing clouds, causing her to shiver. Just follow the path! Don't stray for any reason! Not much farther! I'm almost home! Wah! She marches on with firm steps that slosh against
that last sound.
It's the Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Where was I? She marches on with firm steps, a sloth against the wet grass and mud, determined she doesn't cast her eyes away from the shrouded path. Bird! In the middle of her path stands the silhouette of a bird. The details are near impossible to make out in this lighting, but the eyes shine like the moon itself. Penelope stops in her tracks, staring the creature down. For a moment, she wonders if it could even be a bird at all with such glossy eyes.
I was gonna run through all of his drinks after doing the toad impression.
Bro, it actually just destroys my throat.
I know.
I'm trying to get home! Can you move?
It's also Pinocchio from Shrek.
Shrek! Help me!
Now hold on, man, Shrek. I'm talking. What you need, Shrek, man? You need some dragon pussy.
No! I don't wear girls' underwear!
Nah, bro.
Do you remember that scene?
No.
No, that's from Shrek 2.
Damn.
They have him like in a fucking prison and he's like held upside down. And he's like, and I definitely don't wear girls' underwear!
Dude, bro folded under no pressure. Oh.
The bird doesn't respond. Of course it doesn't, because it can't. But it does not even budge at Penelope's words. Tired, she sighs and steps forward instead. Once she is close enough, the bird flies away in the direction of her house. Something flutters from the sky, catching Penelope's attention. She kneels down on the ground to take a closer look. Stuck in the ground is a black feather. A crow! Caw-caw! Bro, this audio is actually going to be like borderline unusable. A crow, huh?
You need to stop peeking the mic then.
I know. She leaves the feather in its place and stands up. She figures she's wasted enough time. Ah! Fuck my stupid pocket life! When will the princess notice me? She hesitates before walking again, an unsettled feeling bubbling in her chest.
What, she shits herself?
This bush looks like a good place to shit. It's big! It's a big one!
Stop.
A wave of relief. Say that again. Oh, it's finally out.
Stop.
A wave of relief washes over Penelope when she sees her house in the distance. She ignores the ache in her feet and runs up to her home, motivated by the desire to wrap herself in a warm, cozy blanket. I'm home!
What, her mom is like a zombie or something?
Donkey! I just want to lie down and...
What, her mom like killed herself or some shit?
When she reaches the front of the house, she realizes something is off. There's a faint odor. There's a faint ogre coming from inside. Something slightly sweet akin to honey that alone is nothing for Penelope to worry about. Why is the door opening?
Her mom got like mauled to death by a bear or something.
A beam of light peeks out the opening of the door. An overwhelming string of anxiety ties a knot in her throat, which she forces herself to swallow. She takes a cautious step towards the door and gently pushes it open. Mom! Donkey! I'm home! Is everything? Donkey! Ah! Penelope drops her basket, its contents sprawling out on the splattered floor. The scent of honey, sweet, becoming sickening. It overwhelms Penelope's senses, making her head spin and her vision blur. It doesn't make sense. Donkey! She's seen her fair share of dead animals in the past. The sight and stench of bloodshed is nothing new to her. But there's not denying that what lies before is the corpse of her own mother.
That's why the crow flew to her house. The crow flew to her house.
It doesn't make any sense at all. What happened? Donkey, how could this happen to you? This is a nightmare, right? A bad dream. Ah! I have to get out of here.
I thought the crow was gonna speak to her earlier, bro.
Yeah, I did too.
I had a goated voice.
I thought this was like a 2-ending game where the paths split down the middle if you chose to go home or if you chose to follow the crow.
Wait, you played this before?
No. All I've seen is just a screenshot of the crow. Penelope rushes out of the house, back into the raging storm. She's set to follow the path to town, running at full speed. However, within the pitch black night and walls of trees, it's a struggle to tell apart left from right. The town! If I can make it to town, someone can help me! I just have to keep going! No, not donkey! I could do Gingy.
Yeah, that's also the same
Yeah.
voice.
Visions, memories, emotions, and nausea all spiral inside her, creating an abhorrent cacophony in her mind and body. Still, she runs. What do you know about the... Wait, was it? Tell me what you know about the Muffin Man!
No. That's what Farquaad says.
That's
to him.
Gingy. You want to know about the Muffin Man? The one who lives down Tory Lane?
Yes.
My legs! She runs and runs, passing by the same few trees and again. She can look down at her feet, but she cannot see a patch before her. Ah! Gaga! She runs and runs and runs, the reverberating cry of a crow overtaking the sound of brutal rainfall. She can look behind her, but what's the point? She loses her balance and falls onto the harsh ground. Fuck. Like a marionette with its strings cut, she lies unmoving. She sweeps in her arms, staining her dirty, wet sleeves farther. Lost, alone, and stuck in the dark, she has to wonder if there's any point in getting up. She hears the hungry cry of an animal. A thought crosses her garbled mind, sticking out among the never-ending clamor. If things are to end this way, it will be torturous, agonizing, cruel, but at least it will end. Living deep in the woods was uneventful. With the girl's only family now gone, there isn't much for her to go on. She has no real friends to speak of. She has no particular hopes for the future. She has nothing. I'm on my own. She inhales, breathes, and she inhales, breath and body trembling before closing her eyes. Shh.
Oh, it's like a bad dream.
Where am I? The fangs of a wolf do not pierce her skin. The claws of a bear do not rip into her heart. Instead, a gentle tap meets her arm again and again. When she doesn't respond, the tapping speeds up, growing forcefully. It's painful, but not enough to do anything more than a few scratches or bruises. It's more annoying than anything else. Grumbling, Penelope finally lifts her head to see what it could be. What the fuck?
What?
I'm just watching you look over. A familiar set of glowing eyes greet her, staring her down intently. Exhausted, Penelope waves it away with a limp hand and pleads into a broken voice. Go away! Wait until I'm dead before you eat me! The crow moves out of the way of her hand, but doesn't leave. She soon plants her face in her arm again, only for the bird to peck at her. She croaks out a sob. Why does she always hunt me? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Another swab of the crow's persistent, simply switching sides instead. Defeated, Penelope closes her eyes again, ready to block the animal out. She feels every peck, both heavy and light, but she dares not grant it a reaction. She wishes for nothing more than to rest.
West. Do you mother you?
What?
Penny. Crow, follow the...
The muffled voice of a man wakes her up. It's completely foreign to her, even if she ran through the names and faces of townsfolk. She doubts she could find a match. It fades in and out, every sentence left incomplete. She lifts her head again, looking around. To her confusion, there doesn't seem to be anyone around. The crow stopped its attack, eyes locked. All she could do is laugh pitifully. Oh, fuck. I'm going crazy! She slowly sits up, unable to pay any mind to the filthy state of her skin and clothes. She wipes the tears from her eyes to no avail. The crow tilts its head as if it wants to ask her something. Follow the crow? Is that right? I'd be disobeying Mother if I do, but... Her words trail off, now fixated on the crow. Though her body aches and her breath wavers, she eventually stands up. In response, the crow spreads its wings and flies away. Its silhouette is difficult to pick out, but the glow of its eyes are enough for Penelope to follow. Oh, fuck.
I was getting sleepy.
A lot of talking. Wait! Don't leave me behind! Her legs wobble beneath her, but she doesn't allow herself to topple over. Just as she did before, she runs, having no intent of looking back. Like a star in the night, the crow lights up her path. She pushes her way through trees and foliage, trampling through flowers and ignoring the cries of any other animal.
Follow, you'll... Okay.
The journey feels endless, but before she knows it, the crow swoops down and lands on the dead grass. Penelope slowly slows until stopping entirely, completely out of breath.
We're here. Ew.
Ew. What the fuck?
It's like made of flesh.
Yeah, like us. Before Penelope's eyes stand, a house she's never seen. Instinctively, she takes a step back as she feels her heart pounding in her head. Horrified, she holds her breath. Oh, what is this place? The walls of the home are covered top to bottom in a pulsating red mass. It glistens in the downpour, helping it stand out against the sea of desolate trees. Let me get something to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We'll be getting thirsty. We'll be talking and yapping.
Ugh. Oh, shit. All right. Penelope swallows thickly, resisting the urge to puke from the pungent stench of rot. She looks at the crow as if it could give her any answer. It seems unpleased by the overwhelming display. Has this house always existed? I've heard horror. Oh, it's Hansel and Gretel. I've heard stories of edible houses, but I didn't think it'd be... Hey, don't leave me!
Was that Hansel and Gretel?
I don't want to get any closer. Ah! The crashing thunder makes Penelope crouch, covering her ears. The tears burn her eyes, and the terror in her heart is enough to kill her where she stands. Okay, fine. Just make the storm stop. She follows the crow to the front door, squinting her eyes in the pain. So gross! Does someone actually live here? There's no way! She holds her hands out, hoping to put off touching the house for as long as she can. She may have seen her fair share of dead animals, but feeling her entrails is an entirely different story. In the middle of all of her fears and confusion, she attempts to rationalize the situation in her head. She can't help but wonder if there's even a difference between best or worst case scenario.
Please do it. This is your only option now.
Bracing herself for whatever comes next, Penelope opens the door.
Oh, wait.
Ugh, what the fuck?
The interior is identical to the outside. Crimson viscera decorate the walls, and there's next to no discernible furniture to speak of.
Ew.
It's dark and damp, but surprisingly warm compared to the storm outside.
So it's like a womb.
Yeah, kinda. Oh, fuck. She takes a step inside, the crow following behind her. The whirling wind shuts the door forcefully. Hello? Is anybody here? Her voice shakes with every word. She doesn't budge from her spot as she awaits a reply. I got lost. I need a place to stay. So, if anyone is here, please come out. Every second that passes in silence feels agonizing. The only sound that can be heard are the pouring rain and occasional drips of fluid from the swelling walls. What am I doing? I'm asking for trouble. A place like this isn't livable. Not even for a human. Whoa! Ah! The sound of a door opening echoes from the stairs, soon followed by the footsteps. Penelope holds her breath, hand hovering over her heart without realizing.
Oh me, oh my. I have not heard a voice like that before. What visitor could it be?
Looks like we shouldn't have followed the crow.
Oh goodness. If only I knew this were to happen beforehand, I would have picked up around the house a little. Pick up what? Bro. Please wait a moment. I will be down soon.
The voice is light and airy, though identifiable. The voice is light and airy, though unidentifiable as either male or female. Penelope stands still, eyes darting around the home anxiously. I thought it said homosexually. The wait must have been only a few minutes, but time is slowed to an unbearable crawl. Finally, a freakishly tall, slim figure emerges from the top of this. Here we go, new character.
Walker. Oh.
Yeah! Smash.
I apologize for the wait. I had to take a moment to clean up the bedroom just in case.
Well, you want to fuck? The being's appearance is uncanny.
That as Penelope or as you?
The being's appearance is uncanny, an amalgamation of human and not. Though her skin is pale, almost sickly, her head and arms are littered with blood-red stitches, connecting them with faux flesh. Oh, my nose. She gingerly walks down the stairs, putting great thought into every step she takes. The movements seem unnatural, trained in a way, but she does it all with a smile. She faces Penelope, mismatched eyes unopened, yet still taking note of the child's appearance. She pauses just before the final step, expressing expression shifting for just a moment before returning to a welcoming smile.
I see you have brought a friend, little one. Could you remind me what their name is?
Before Penelope has the opportunity to register the question, the woman suddenly turns her attention to the crow. She casts her head down towards it, still standing straight. Penelope's mouth opens, but not a sound escapes. She watches the display in bewilderment.
Yo, Penelope. Her name is Penelope.
Her name's Penelope, yo.
Yo. And don't call me little one, yo. You know real well how I feel with that sort of label.
Penelope stares down at the crow with wide eyes. Her brain lagging severely. Her legs quake beneath her as she steps back.
Yeah, they have lag, bro. How do they have lag when there's no computers?
This is a computer.
I almost clicked the FNAF one.
The echoes of the voice ring in her head. It's deep and masculine, identical to the one that carried her through the forest. But how is it coming from a crow? Why? Those luminous eyes peer into Penelope. She yelps involuntarily and cowers. The woman covers her mouth as she giggles. She mumbles something to herself, but it's completely incoherent.
Wait, who's this speaking? The girl?
Yeah, the bad bitch.
Of course.
Penelope. He, she, they.
How could I forget? It's a girl, I'm pretty sure. Did the crow not
then
introduce
do a
himself
girl's voice
to you before? Nope. I was under the impression you two had some sort of...
Her words trail off. She shakes her head and moves on. She claps her hands together, a large grin dawning her face.
She's missing a ring finger. Well, I suppose... That means you can't marry her.
I'm just trying to knock her up and leave.
Well, I suppose it only makes sense that we all become acquainted with each other. Yes. Allow me to introduce myself.
I want this bitch screaming, please make me a single mother.
Yo, ultimate combo is landlord with single mother tenants. And he'd be funking them.
Me and funkin'?
Yeah. She always threw me off when she said, Daddy, funk me. I'm like anywho's. No, that's Amanita.
I know.
My name is Amanita.
Amanita?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be something cool if you spelled it backwards. I've lived in this house for a while now.
Atina?
May you make yourself comfortable here.
Why did your voice change?
Old soul,
Why did your voice
you
change?
may simply call him Crow.
This is the burger meat voice.
Yeah, it is. Yo, what's going on, bitches? Nice to finally meet you for real, Penelope, yo. What was that?
For real?
Hear that door open?
A myriad of thoughts and questions overflow in Penelope's head, but those words stick out among the rest. Unfortunately, she doesn't have time to linger on anything for long, as the being named Amanita speaks up again.
It has been quite some time
since
a human has visited this place.
Old friend.
I imagine it will not be ideal for you, but it will keep you out of the rain.
Right.
Wait, so what's scary about this?
She's gonna like saw me in half and like eat my intestines, and her little nose is gonna be poking out. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say some fucking crazy shit. I remember that's a child.
Yeah.
Penelope wraps her arms around herself, flicking her thumb against the fabric of her sleeves. Her eyes dart all over the place, yet fail to stay focused on anything around her. Amanita hums, the curl of her lips faltering slightly.
She has some like crazy ass hair, bro, Amanita.
Yeah, I'd fuck the shit out of her.
Okay.
Dude, there's a camera now. You have to high five me.
Nah, I can't.
Yo, chat, high five me.
Oh, you saw that? It moved. No. You have to do the peace and love with the
peace
thumb out.
And love.
You have to do the peace and love with the thumb out. It's got to be like
peace and love. There we go.
You appear quite antsy, Penelope. I must admit, I feel a similar way. What was that for Penelope or Amanita or Crow? Would you care for a cup of tea to help calm your nerves?
Nightmare three-way.
Alright, bro. Come on.
Tea?
Oh, wait. What is this one?
Yeah.
Penelope perks up ever so slightly at the mention of a drink. A warning bell goes off in her head. Witches are afraid to offer their targets food and drinks to lull them into a false sense of security before consuming them. Yeah, obviously this is a fucking witch, dude. But the girl is far too dehydrated and ridden with despair to truly care. Head down. Head down, motherfucker. Head down. Heads up, 7 up.
Read your line.
Tea sounds nice. Thank you, miss. She stumbles over her own words, her voice quiet and shaken, but Amanita pays it no mind.
Then I will have it ready in a moment. I have a couch you may sit on, so please make yourself comfortable until I return. I am sure Crow will keep you company.
Please don't fuck me. Amanita bids a quick goodbye before...
Amanita or Crow?
You. Amanita bids a quick goodbye before heading towards what's assumed to be the kitchen. Penelope stands still, stunned in silence before the crow speaks up.
Yo, well, shit, what do you say? If you must be sore from all that ground you've covered today.
Take your shoes off. You know, the Almost Friday TV, where he's like,
no shoes. It's the
put
alien.
Pull them in the bag. Put the shoes in the bag, kids. Socks too.
Not that you... Oh, wait, wrong voice. Not that you could get comfortable in a place like this, but can you at least rest for a minute? Bitch.
Are you flirting with me? You talk.
Sure do.
So your name's Burger Meat?
Fuck
That's
no.
impossible. That's impossible. Mother, dying, animals talking, houses made of blood, witches. No!
Drink your liquid, bro.
None of it is actually real.
You could deny it as much as you want, but it's too late for you to run away now. And I always find something wrong. Come on, kid.
You've been putting up with my shit for way too long. I don't wanna. Penelope cuts herself off as she feels tears brew in her eyes again. She blinks them away and wipes her face down for good measure. Fine. She sniffles, taking heavy footsteps to the living room. She analyzes the mound of Viscera sitting in the room. It hardly resembles a piece of furniture she's familiar with, but it's the closest thing she has to a couch.
Is it still the Smash Bros. Lights from Monday?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I haven't changed them. Do you want me to change them?
No, we're in the middle.
They fucking people can't even see the LEDs on the roof.
Yeah, they can. Just do the thing with the webcam, like.
Look up their webcam. It's not on a gimbal. I didn't buy the gimbal one.
What's a gimbal, bro? Gimbal is the Smiling Friends character. You made that shit
Gimbal's
up.
the editing software. No, a gimbal's like a tripod.
Oh.
She looks down at it, her bottom lip quivering in some churning and revulsion. Her body sinks into the cushion, a squelching sound rings in her ears. She brings her legs up to her chest and hugs her knees tightly. It's so gross, it shouldn't be here. The crow hops onto the couch beside Penelope. She looks down at him through her blurry eyes. Mother was right. Crows lead you to death. I'm such a fool. I'd rather be eaten by a wolf than this. But the storm, I can't stand it. God, shut up, bitch. I'll suffer no matter what I do. At least here I'll get some tea.
Do you think Amanita's gonna hurt you?
Oh.
Hi, bro, chill.
Penelope lightly laughs pitifully with a silly question, she thinks, but perhaps it makes sense for the beacon of bad luck to side with a witch. She's gonna eat me, right? I've heard the stories. There's a witch in the forest who lives in an edible house. She'll feed you and take care of you only to swallow you whole. Mother told it to me again and again. Even the people in town would ask me about it. I didn't think it'd actually be true.
You know, an assumption
Whoa.
like that. Are you still here?
I did not hit
Penelope?
spacebar.
Yeah, it's meant to like interrupt. Oh, thank goodness. I've just finished some tea. Here is your cup. Be careful. It is rather hot.
Penelope mumbles a quiet thank you as Amanita hands her a small teacup.
For the music change.
A faint aroma hits Penelope's nose, but it's hard to distinguish from the intense scent of the house. The cup itself is pure white, chipped in a few places and stained from overflowing liquid, but still pleasing to the eye. Penelope admires the sight. Amanita sits down as well, slipping in her own drink.
So, Penelope, where might you come from? This part of the forest is especially separate from society. It would take hours for someone to discover this place.
My microphone sounds like an old person's, or smells like an old person's house. Huh? Penelope brings your attention to Amanita, blinking rapidly. She frowns, lamenting on what to say. I've lived here since I was born. And, I ran away. Got lost, that's all. Penelope's eyes shift away from Amanita, focusing on the crow instead. He glowers, questioning her without words.
Glowers, bro.
She shivers slightly and stutters. Really? That's all? Oh, wait, that was you. Sorry.
Really, that's all? Here, now click the history button. Or click back.
It was really? That's all?
That wasn't.
Oh, what? I don't have anybody waiting for me at home, so we're gonna go to town when this is over. They can help me. At least I think so.
I see.
Amanita comments in a dejected tone as her lips curl downward.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, she's frowning. Literally. Well, it is quite unfortunate you are able to find a community who may support you. But I am here as well to help you until then, you see. This home might be a mess, but it is really not that bad once you get used to it. I might have grown quite fond of it, or I myself have quite...
The witch smiles again. The shift is so quick, it's as if she never frowned in the first place. A string of anxiety weaves into a ball in Penelope's throat. Thank you! Can I ask you something?
Of course. Please go ahead. I will happily lend a listening ear. Yeah, she is like that.
Yeah, she's sewn together and shit. Penelope swallows thickly, hoping to rid herself of her fears. Her voice quivers with it and cracks with every word like she's on the verge of tears. If you're gonna eat me, can you go ahead and do it already?
Excuse me.
For the first time since coming here, Amanita's voice raises. Not loud enough to make Penelope jump, but still enough to make her shrink.
Eat you? Oh dear child. Do you truly believe that? Suppose my face is not a pretty sight, but damn. Something so gruesome such as that. Why?
Damn.
I could never dream of it.
Why did you break voice?
What do you mean?
Something as gruesome as that. Why? I could never.
Why? I have no need to eat in the first place. Why are you drinking tea, bitch?
For fun, dude.
Why are you eating my cum, bitch?
Why are you eating my dick? The woman lets out fraught laughter.
Takes out frog.
Ribbit. Her stout smile never faltering, overjoyed she might seem, if not the quake in her voice.
All right, wait, hold on. Us walking out onto the stage, like at Evo, or not Evo, at like PAX East giving out a presentation.
I'm the goat!
Nah, hold on, the sounds like crowd. That's
I love you! Oh, do you have like a speech to go?
No.
You're just making the noise of the crowd?
I just wanted to breathe. I'm like...
I thought you were setting up like an intro speech.
Walk out. What is it? Who's the president?
Obama.
Dick Nixon, Richard. Peace sign jumping on the airplane. It is mere poor paranoia, yes. A simple paranoia. You must be startled. This situation would be troubling for anyone, so I cannot blame you.
Please blow me.
I cannot blame you if you find yourself cowering in fear. That is why I shall help you at any given moment.
We love you, that's not family
Perhaps
friendly.
we can start by having you drink your tea. Surely it must be cool by now.
She's doing all this shit, I'm gonna drink the tea. It's gonna turn out that she is totally trying to eat me. Her words come out hastily, never allowing herself a chance to breathe until she stops speaking entirely. Silence deafens the room. The only sound is the heavy, worn breath of the witch and the chattering of Penelope's teeth. Her hands, once holding her teacup so carefully as to not bore or cut her fingers, tremble. Obsidian liquid sputters and leaks out of the cracks and edges. Having a drink doesn't seem to be appealing anymore. With a dry throat, however, Penelope struggles to speak.
Amanita, how about you give Penelope a moment to breathe? A moment to breathe. It's rather late for a kid her age. I'm sure some time alone and a proper rest would do her well. What do you think, Crow and Amanita?
I would love to see that.
I know that's bestiality. and like super illegal. But she is scared, is she not? How could one sleep in a state such as this? Dude, I saw the Fortnite creepypasta where it's like Blood Lake and shit. I saw a clip of the guy reading it, and like you can tell he almost breaks character when reading it.
Should we do that?
Maybe.
You know what?
T's the perfect. Alright, what?
You know what I've been seeing a lot of recently that's really funny?
What?
Is this like I've been searching like scary horror games, and everyone's like, there's a new Michael Jackson horror game. And then you click it, and it's a fucking like Fortnite map. Grown men playing Fortnite.
On the Epic Store, they advertise Fortnite Brain Rot Tycoon.
Peak.
Tea's the perfect remedy to all of one's problems. Even just a single sip
God damn it.
can lift your burdens off your shoulders. She should at least finish her cup before heading to.
God damn it, you whore! It's okay! I don't need it! I can sleep!
Oh. Why do you keep pressing bra every time I do Crow's voice?
I'm exhausted! I can fall asleep anywhere, so it's okay, really. Could you tell me where to sleep, bitch? Amanita pauses, giving Penelope words an opportunity to settle in. She inhales and sets her cup down before standing up.
The bedroom is just up the stairs. Would you like me to lead the way?
Okay! Okay! Mario! Penelope nearly stumbles getting off the couch. More tea spills off the cup, only to instantly be out of the cup before instantly being absorbed into the mushy floor. She notices, but doesn't bring attention to it.
Yeah, lucky, I'll come as well.
The crow zips up my pants, leaving the two behind.
What the fuck? That's not the line, bro. Well, let us not leave him behind for much longer.
With her head hung low, Penelope follows behind Amanita. Oh, this is you.
Are you gonna have enough to drink, Penelope? I noticed some tea spilled out of your cup.
Right, she wants me to drink this tea so
I can
fucking
make you a
bad.
new one if you would like. We didn't even get to choose, like, if we want to drink it or not. No, what a shame.
What is
You know
it?
the memes, and it's like the guy, and it's like, goes like, the guy's like drinking this drink, and it's like, some girl comes on, and it's like, no, that's my period blood, and then he's like, have you seen that? Have you seen that?
No, you know what I was thinking of? Have you seen the Nepo baby meme that was trying to like starting to get big for like not even a week on Instagram, where
What,
it was like,
dude, man?
what is that?
What?
You haven't seen that?
No.
Where they're like shotgunning a beer and they're like they twist it like that. That's the whole thing.
No.
It was like during the time of like 6-7. I'll have to show you after this. You really haven't seen that?
No.
Oh my god. Amanita opens the door and steps inside, turning around to face Penelope and welcomes her in. The crow, already perched on the window, watches from afar. Penelope stands in the doorway, taking in the room as much as she can. It's near identical to the rest of the home, lacking any notable furniture other than nondescript lards of Viscera. While it should be expected, Penelope still finds herself feeling queasy.
Here it is. I know it is not much, but please make yourself comfortable. You can place your cup here, hang your hat there, and sleep cozily here.
Amanita directs Penelope towards the corner of the room.
On a red blood cell bed.
Osmosis Jones about to pop out.
Yo, it's Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis, we can't be here.
Why not?
I don't know the robot's name. The more she analyzes it, the less she can make sense of what's in front of her. She cannot resist scrunching up her nose as the thought of sleeping there. Yeah, I haven't watched Osmosis Jones.
Isn't his name like AV, like antivirus?
Oh yeah, AV, Osmosis Jones. And then what's the bad guy? AIDS?
Bro's the common cold. The bad guy's the common cold, bro.
No, he has a name. AIDS.
It's not AIDS, bro.
That's the bad?
Wait, did we even read the previous line?
Yeah, I did.
Indeed, it is. Is it going to be a problem?
Penelope hesitates. How could she say this is fine? Just sitting on the couch is mortifying enough. There's no way she can handle this. It's okay. Thank you. She looks to the crow, but as always, he says nothing. How annoying. She thinks she doesn't care to say a peep. Not right now.
Wait, so what's scary about this game?
I don't fucking know, man.
I'm seeing girls.
I'm just trying to see girl on girl, low key.
Stop.
Amanita's.
This is Wally, bro.
We don't know that. She doesn't have a legal age. She could just be a small woman.
I'm pretty sure Penelope is a child.
She could just be a mushroom-sized woman.
Oh, that you're not making it better.
Amanita's
fair game.
Yeah, I'm aware. Hey, are you Amanita? I have some papers to address with you. Have you been talking to Penelope on Telegram?
Telegram.
And how old did Penelope say she was? And you want this young girl to come stay with you at your house? Stop.
This one you need to change it. It has to play through. You need to change it. It sounds like a little kid screaming at that.
And you said, how old was Penelope? Did she tell you how old she was?
I know no such Penelope. I only know Azami. My name is Maguria. You have the wrong house.
I've heard that one before. You think I'm fresh, buddy? You think we just have the wrong house?
Yes. This is the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Have I read this?
Yeah. No, wait, no, you didn't. Actually,
doesn't matter. Something about looking for Amanita. Okay. Amanita's head is turned down to the face of the child, seemingly delighted by Penelope's approval. Her voice is sickeningly sweet as it might be, still feels deceptive. Grandma got something going on.
Yeah. I am happy to hear that. Please do make yourself at home. If you need anything from me, do not hesitate to call my name. Milkies. I need milkies.
Put your tit in my mouth.
Punch her tit. Well, boom. And then it like... well, boom. And then it like flaps up, smacks her on the face. What? Webcam is a gimmick.
Peace and love.
The webcam is a gimmick,
Peace
bro.
and love.
See, this is
this a gimmick?
It's adding extra time to the videos.
Gotta get that watch time up.
If you do not have any more questions for me, I suppose I will be on my way to let you rest.
Why was it blinking red for a second there? Penelope falls silent. Of course she has questions. There isn't a single thing tonight that she has any answers for. However, she hasn't the slightest feeling that she can trust Amanita. The patient smiled. The more Penelope looks at it, the deeper her skin starts to crawl. She turns her head away, but nothing around her is pleasing to look at either. With nothing more else to do, she heads towards the window. I don't need anything. She states bluntly, setting the teacup down carefully on what must be some of the nightstand. It sits slanted on the lumpy surface, but she cannot be bothered if any more tea spills out. There isn't any point in caring. There isn't any point in asking questions. Maybe they will be answered, but who's to say she'll be satisfied with it? How is anyone expected to accept this as reality? Amanita's hospitality, as always, does not allow her expression to falter. She instead bows her head, hands stuck together, as if they can never be torn apart.
I see. In that case, sleep well, Penelope. May the sun shine down on you tomorrow. If you find yourself unable to close your eyes, remember the tea I made you. It can knock you out in no time.
Breakdown! Breakdown!
What the fuck is that going to do with?
With those parting words, Amanita steps out of the room. She bids the crow goodnight as well before closing the door. Now that the witch is gone, Penelope's shoulders drop without her realizing it. She buries her head in her hands, muffling her hoarse whimper. At this point, she's run out of tears to cry. She wants to sleep. She wants to wake up at her own house, her own bed, and get to eat breakfast with her mother again. She wants to cook with her anything and everything, even if she hates it. She slumps onto the bed. Legs hanging off the edge. Pulsating flesh and rotting intestines stick to the skin and clothes. The sensation is unbearable. She has never felt so filthy. She wishes her mother could still reprimand her for being so foolish. She wishes not to be alone anymore. She wishes the story would be all over already. She wishes and wishes and wishes and wishes, but the thoughts soon stop. A familiar feint jabs her leg, tough enough to hurt, but light enough to not leave a scar. But before she realizes what's happening, she slowly tilts her head to look down at the source. The crow's glossy eyes shine brightly like wishing stars. He pegs her again, never once opening his beak. It seems he had flown over to her side at some point. Penelope frowns. That's right, she isn't alone. The bringer of death itself is here to quell her worries. How wonderful, how annoying. What are you doing?
Pecking you awake That's all.
Aren't you the one who said I needed a rest? You don't make any sense. The crow stops, clicks his tongue against the roof of his beak instead.
I sure did. But I can't just let you wallow out and weep all on your own. I know my limits darn well, though. I can't brew you a cup of tea or any fancy stuff like that, but I've got eyes, ears, and wings.
Penelope.
Do you think that shit was cool?
That shit was tough. Penelope shifts to properly face the crow, scooting completely onto the bed and keeping her knees close to her chest. Why does that matter? Why are you doing this?
I mean, I'll keep you alive. If you're worried about a big bad wolf or an evil witch eating you in your sleep, then I'll watch over you and make sure that doesn't happen. Yo.
Okay.
When the storm's said and done, I'll help you get back on track to town.
Bruh.
I know this forest. Why'd you say it? We have the soundboard for a reason. I know this forest better than the back of my hand, after all.
Penelope narrows her eyes, whether it be a glance or exhaustion kicks in unknowing to her. The vow might sound nice on paper, but she finds herself unable to trust the crow and his motives, and even then. It doesn't matter if I get eaten. I don't need guidance. Why try to help?
Why? I guess that's a fair question. Well, unfortunately, there's some things I can't exactly answer right now. Tell you what, any questions you've got for me, I'll answer them. On the walk to town, I only want one thing in return.
And that's...
I just want to watch over you until the time comes. That's it.
Bruh.
Once you start a new life, I'll bid you goodbye. Can even forget about me, this house, Amanita, whatever. Nobody will hold it against you. So, do we have a deal, Penny? Amanita's last name is Parker. And adopts Penelope. And Crow transforms into a mech.
Penelope Parker. Penelope doesn't speak. Unable to find words, she blatantly stares down at the crow, her eyes drooping occasionally. It's a struggle to think coherently, but when she tries comparing her options, she doesn't see any genuine reason to decline the deal. There's no discernible difference between freedom or death right now. Regardless of this outcome, one pain shall disappear and substitute for another. Taking a deep breath, Penelope wishes her tired eyes and focuses her gaze as deeply as she can. Okay, it's a deal.
Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Thank you. I'll keep my word, so just prioritize getting some rest. Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Okay. The girl's voice trails off as she feels her body growing weaker and weaker. She does what she can to make herself comfortable, but the efforts turn up futile. Her exhaustion can't care less about comfort. Before she can bid the crow goodnight, she drifts off. Once fallen unconscious, the crow returns to the windowsill. With unblinking eyes, he peers over her for as long as is granted.
Some things just never change, do they? Penny, what am I gonna do with you?
The hell?
What am I gonna do with you?
Boy, what the hell? Oh my god.
Come on, kiddo, let's get up, Tim.
Hold on! I'm still getting dressed. Don't leave without me.
There's no waiting when it comes to hunting. Don't you know the early bird gets the worm?
It's not hunting, it's bug catching. We ain't killing nothing.
Wow. Damn, my throat already hurts. I haven't even used this voice that much. I hear ya. Get your butt out here already. What kind of critter are you looking for today?
Come on, Caterpillar Grandpa. Mama brought me that book from town. Remember? About Caterpillar knapsack. I want to see if it's telling the truth. Holy yap. They found near some trees and plants and they can move very fast, so they should be easy to catch.
You lost the plot with the voice, bro. When you find it, I might need to grab my water from the other room. What are you gonna do? Sit out and watch till it's all grown up?
Why do you think I asked you to bring the jar? I'm gonna keep it. Hide it in my room and bring flowers. Yeah, I watch it grow into a butterfly. Mother says we can't keep animals, but this is fine.
Ha ha. When did you get so rebellious, keeping secrets from your own mother? Seems Grandpa's been a bad influence for you.
I've been a bad boy.
So Grandpa and Amanita are gonna fuck.
Why would you say that?
Why? Why? What's the downside?
Just read your line, bro.
Well, tell me, what's the downside? You want to be Grandpa?
They call me Grandpa. Just read your
You know,
line.
if she finds out about all this, she'll have my head on a pike.
Yeah. She won't do that if she wanted to. She'd have done it already. Quiet down, Grandpa. You're loud. It'll scare the bugs away.
Ah, you got me there, Penny. You should know this old man can't be tied down by anything.
Tell Mom, don't let me get out alone.
I hear you. I'll keep it down just for a little while.
Don't catch nothing.
Cheer up, kiddo. We can try again tomorrow, can we? On second thoughts, maybe not. Gotta have the house ready for when your mother returns. We'll try again another day. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Grandpa, you think I ever become a real huntsman like you?
Penny, you know your mother wouldn't let you. Even the mention of it scares her half to death. Her mother's already dead.
Oh, yeah. I know. And that bullet scared the other half to death. But if I can't even catch a caterpillar, I can't do anything. Mother could go outside. She can't even get us what we need to keep living. But I can't do nothing.
Oh dear. Oh no, wrong voice, my bad. Oh, don't be like that. You've got lots of talents, Penny. You're a smart kid with a heart of gold. Gold. Always believe in your heart. You got the power. You're indestructible. Always believe in gold. I swear, every day you teach me something I would have never learned otherwise. Not many girls your age have the skills you do.
So funny.
Nope.
It's so
You
funny.
can read, write, draw, so I could go on. You know how many adults there are who can't do any of that? I would know I'm one of them. Yeah.
You can't read and write, you dumb bitch.
Hardly. I'm losing skills with age, kiddo. You keep me feeling spry. You're still real young, Penny. You've got an entire lifetime to learn how to improve at things. You want to grow up to be a huntsman?
Learn how to master that mech.
Then don't let anything stop you. Got it? But don't feel like you have to become one just because it's what Grandpa does.
Gold. Okay.
There we go. That's my girl. Head on inside. I'll follow you in a sec and we can have dinner.
Okay.
Was he gonna die too?
Grandpa,
Also, what's on her head?
I had so much fun. A mushroom.
Oh, that makes sense.
Grandpa!
Hold on.
Where did you go? Gold. It was just a dream. Oh, where did her hat go?
Oh, what? That's a hat? I thought that shows her head, bro. Like some toad shit.
Penelope frowns, rubbing her blurry eyes to rid them of tears. She stares down at the slimy lump of meat she's forced to call a blanket and rips it off her body with force. Why does this part have to be real? Tears threaten to spill again now that she's awake, but painfully aware of every rotten sensation against her skin.
Spencer.
She quickly escapes from bed, wiping all the grime off her clothes and body. Of course, nothing disappears and only contaminates her palms instead. She sighs and gazes out the window. Rain pours out from the clouds, every drop crashing loudly without mercy. The storm hasn't calmed. Walking in the rain will clean me, won't it? Penelope goes quiet, waiting for a response. After a long pause, she looks towards her eyes, scan the entire room. She cannot find even a trace of the crow. He left. He said he'd stay with me. That lying bitch. Ah, fuck him. Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. Taking a deep breath, Penelope figures it's the best to leave the suffocating bedroom. She grabs her hat, closes her eyes, and opens the door. Yeah, it was her hat.
Yeah. She will enjoy this, yes. Meat is a staple in any human diet, I think. Ah, only I still knew how to cook. How troubling.
Familiar voice can be heard coming from the kitchen. Penelope stops in her tracks after climbing down the stairs, uncertain if she wants to be seen by the witch. Curiosity soon gets the better of her, though, and she peeks into the kitchen to see what's happening. A neck snaps her way, and a closed set of mismatched eyes greets her. Ah, shit.
Oh, Penelope, you are just in time. I am almost done with breakfast. Damn, this is a long game.
Yeah, right?
This is a visual novel game.
The mere mention of food causes Penelope's stomach to growl. She hasn't eaten since yesterday, and the physical sensation of hunger is starting to creep on her. She
We're
steps
actually about to eat like glops.
out from behind her hiding place. She's keeping her distance with the overwhelming scene of rot. She has no idea that what Amanita could be making. Breakfast?
Yes, yes. The specifics slip my mind, but humans eat every day, do they not? I figured this was the least I could do to help you feel comfortable. I have no need for food myself, so I had to find you something you could eat. Hope it is to your liking. It's gonna be like her mom's like corpse.
After the last bit of preparation, Amanita turns to herself. She turns around, smiling brightly. She holds out
hums, bro.
Dilapidated dish to Penelope.
Oh, fuck. It is fresh crow. Would you care to try?
Oh no!
Maybe this is the horror.
What the fuck? Caca, caca.
No, crow's dead, bro. Or was that Penelope doing it? Does she have like a tick?
What the fuck? Penelope blinks. Her visions start to blur, so she blinks again. She blinks again and again and again until it becomes dizzying, but the scenes before her never changes.
Dang.
That's go! She swallows thickly. Her eyes happen to fall on the crow's own. They're glazed over, popped out of his socket. The exposed optic nerve is the only thing still keeping it connected to his broken body. She opens her mouth to speak, but all that escapes is a single faint croak.
So is Amanita still bad? Or is she like bad evil?
I wish she would do that to me.
Hold on, wait, go
wrong
back.
button.
There is no need to be shy. We are friends now, are we not? And it is only natural to make gifts for friends.
All right,
Go on, take a bite.
Probably refuse, right?
I refuse. Hi, Rohan Kishibe. Please, Penelope. I worked so hard to prepare it just right. It is all for you.
Fuck
I
no.
refuse. But it was made with love. You will break my heart if you refuse.
Good.
Is that what you desire? Do you wish for all my efforts to go to waste? Penelope, I am asking you nicely. so nicely. Eat it, monkey. Why fuck you gonna say, bro? Click eat it. Ew, what's her mouth doing, bro?
Drooling.
You
She saw
will?
my penis.
Truly. How splendid. I'm so glad to see you are taking care of yourself.
Bruh.
The fuck? Let us not waste any more time. Enjoy. What the second?
The girl grabs the crow's head by... The girl grabs the crow by the head, nails digging into the skull like talons. She twists the neck, only ripping it off once a satisfying snap reaches her eardrums. Her hands are drenched in red, a color she has become all too familiar with. It once suffocated, but now something feels different. It is warm, gentle, beautiful, like a white amaryllis that has bloomed crimson. Honey pours from the decapitated head, every drop crashing without mercy. Who knew such a tiny body could hold so much love inside? It makes her stomach howl.
Wait, there was also a honey when her mom died.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Who is she to deny what she needs? What is there to gain from throwing away this labor of immortal love? Teeth pierce the animal's dainty skull. It caves and cracks, a splitting crunch bouncing off the pulsating walls. Loose feathers and fragments of bone, skin and bone dance in the mouth. It chews slowly, savoring every taste and texture there is, and finally swallows it down. The brain is spongy and larger than expected for a mere bird, but still so fragile. Chunks of soft tissue are lodged between teeth, soaking them in a colorless fluid. It is simply divine, a taste of having grazing the maw of a starving animal. The helpless predator has finally managed to snag its delectable prey, and though this hunger is quelled, the stomach only festers.
Dang.
The heart. Grab the heart, claim the heart, bear those fangs, dig in, it is a labor of love meant to be devoured whole. All for her, all for him. Eat it.
All for one.
Eat it. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Huh? I'm gonna run it!
Why the fuck was Crow there?
I have no idea. I need to get out! I can find my way to town just fine, I need to get out!
I'm afraid I cannot let you do that.
Huh?
The storm is still far too harsh for you to navigate safely. You will only hurt yourself if you further if you try. I know that you do not like me nor my home, Penelope. However, staying here is the only option you have until the weather has cleared.
Wow! Really? What?
Poor child. I feel horrible. Please come back inside. I will prepare you a fresh cup of tea to calm your nerves. We may discuss things further.
The witch holds out her seamed hand. Penelope stares down at it, not speaking a word.
What?
Broken and drained of energy, she fears she has no other options. She gives in, stepping back inside the house without touching Amanita's hand.
How is Crow there, though?
I don't know. A dim flame burns in what looks to be a fireplace. The soft crackle paired with the sound of raindrops would be relaxing, but the stench of death emanating from the walls only worsens the sense of unease.
Here is your tea, Penelope. It is still hot, so be careful.
Penelope takes the cup. Although it is slightly chipped in some places, it's the only thing she has seen and felt in the house that isn't consumed by decay. She grazes her thumbs along the outside, finding comfort in the familiar texture. She breathes deeply, her eyes locked on the subtle reflection of the liquid.
Penelope?
Amanita, now seated, speaks to the girl in a gentle voice. Her fingers tap the surface of her own teacup in a rhythmic pace.
I know there is not much to do here. You are more than welcome to treat this place as you would your own home.
Bruh. Amanita's shoulders lower instinctively as she sighs.
I suppose it is hard when you are not used to living in conditions such as these. Yeah. I apologize. I do not, no. I understand you do not wish to stay here, but I hope you understand why I cannot let you leave right now. The forest can be a dangerous place for humans to navigate alone. I am sure I do not need to explain that to you. You have lived here your whole life, yes? But they were like neighbors or something?
Like a fucked up sense.
And with a storm
Me
as
and my
violent
fucked up
as
neighbor.
this one, I fear that you may get hurt or worse, die. Right?
Yeah.
What you said?
Yeah.
This home is the only shelter for kilometers. Meters.
I'm British!
Unless you yearn for death, this is your only option. Even your own home is far to traverse safely. Penelope, you do not yearn for death, do you? You are quite young for a human, see? So it would be ridiculous for you to... what am I talking about? I'm making assumptions. It's just that I worry for you.
We just met, Shoddy.
Will not let you leave
You haven't even let me hit yet.
until the conditions are right. So please do not try. In the end, everything I am doing is for your own good.
Thoughts fill Penelope's mind as Amanita's words hang in the air. She stares deeper into her reflection, but the details of her face muddle together to the point it is no longer recognizable. Amanita's fingers sees her tapping. She frowns, head tilting downwards as she speaks.
You wish to take your drink elsewhere in this house. You may go right ahead. If you would rather throw it away, that is also fine with me.
Bruh. After granting Penelope permission, Amanita stands up, taking a cup with her.
Give that freaky
The
smile.
sharp click sound is the last thing Penelope hears before the footsteps fade away.
Kill herself.
Long after she has left the room, Penelope looks up. She turns her head to where Amanita went, only to find nobody there. I guess we go back to bed, right?
You want to save? No. You have to click save.
Which one?
Here, let's look around.
If you leave now, you'll get hurt. That's funny. Mother always said the same. But if I never left my tongue, I can't feel my tongue. I guess if I'm stuck here, I should find my voice.
Bruh.
I guess if I'm stuck here, I should be busy. I don't think I can go back to sleep like this. Penelope sets the full teacup down on the floor before rising from the couch. She figures how would be the time to keep familiarized with her surroundings. However, it's a struggle to make heads or tails of this place. Everything blends together in a monstrous cacophony of flesh. Identifying anything is nearly impossible. Stop. What is that? Tucked against one of the walls appears to be a sizable shelf. It's lined at the top to the bottom in books. They're old, tattered, and torn, but surprisingly not contaminated. Curious, Penelope slips one out of the shelves. The cover hangs by a thread. Dawning text that has faded to the point it's nearly impossible to read. Must have read a lot. She comments absentmindedly as she opens onto the first page. It looks to be a book titled, again, The Little Lost Land. The writing is done by hand. Every letter seems to have been intricately and with care. Even with its age and smudges, it's mostly legible. With nothing else to do, Penelope turns the page and starts to read. You want to do this?
Sure. Once upon a time, yo. I'm joking. Once upon a time, there lived a family of sheep. Dawning wool so white and beautiful. They were sought after by hungry wolves. I didn't even finish, bro.
That's all you needed to do now.
No. One day, mother sheep gave birth to a strange lamb. It was different from its brother and sister. Its body and wool were dark as night. This isn't right, cried mother sheep. Why is this baby so different?
It's crazy.
Have you been cheating on me? Nah, father sheep. I swear. I didn't even read the line, but
I accidentally hit it.
Go back.
I can't.
The little lamb, the sheep, some shit about the sheep being mad. The little lamb was treated poorly by its family. Father sheep bossed around ruthlessly, while mother sheep could not look her own creation in the eyes.
Damn.
Its siblings left the little lamb out of every game they played, making up new rules to exclude it. They would not let it eat meals with them, or even let them near it, or even let it near them. Sorry, this game is for pretty lambs only, said the sister. If you want to play with us, you have to be like us, commented brother. The little lamb always played alone, always ate alone, always slept alone, always watched its family from afar. I'm gonna spit on the mic. Always watched its family from afar, never fully understanding why things had to be this way. What a Sigma. One night, the little lamb, now fully grown sheep, decided to run away, could not handle the abuse any longer. The black sheep jumped over the fence and ran into the forest. I had no clue where I was going, but I never stopped moving. Lost and alone, the black sheep no longer had a place to rest or call home. The journey to nowhere was exhausting, so I decided to lie down on a bed of flowers. As the black sheep closed its eyes, a voice called out to it. It looked up and saw a human girl dressed in red.
Oh.
Sheep are not supposed to be this deep in the forest. Don't you know there are wolves out here? They could gobble you up.
Gabagool.
The girl kneeled down and gently petted the black sheep's head. The touch startled the black sheep and it nipped her hand in retaliation. Ouch! She cried. What was that for? That was very mean. The black sheep could not reply and turned its head away. Are you lost? You must be scared.
You sound like a fucking nerd.
I am sorry for touching you suddenly. Let's make it up to you. Let me make it up to you.
You're a fucking nerd. You sound like a nerd.
The girl reached into her basket, pulling out a fresh apple. Oh, and the apple is like black and white. She held it out to the black sheep and waited for it to take a bite. The black sheep had not eaten it in some time, and its stomach grumbled like a howling wolf. With great hesitance, the black sheep took a bite. It was delightfully delicious. The girl smiled as the black sheep gobbled up the apple. She was mesmerized by the creature. Oh, it's magically delicious. I have never seen a sheep with black wool before. You are very beautiful, the girl said, standing up. I am trying to find a way out of this forest. Would you like to join me? Everyone at home would love you. The black sheep was confused. Nobody had ever said such kind words to it. Was it not a monstrosity, a mutation, a mistake? The girl's smile was warm and welcoming. With newfound energy and a full belly.
I like you.
The sheep.
Joshua Block.
I I will not
I
put
like-
the fries in the bag.
I like you.
The black sheep followed the girl. The girl and the black sheep wandered the forest together. They napped together. They shared food together. Black sheep was happy and finally made a friend.
Okay.
Well, this story about Amanita or some shit. Days passed, still stuck in the forest. The girl had run out of food in her basket. Every day that... Oh, actually, that could be about Amanita.
Yeah, she's about to eat the sheep, right?
Every day they would walk past the same trees they had seen 1,000 times.
Oh.
Seemed there was no way out of this forest. Girl and the black sheep took a break under a particularly large tree. The girl was exhausted. Her stomach growled painfully and her throat was agonizingly dry. She did not know how much energy she had left. The black sheep was feeling weak as well. It could no longer keep up with the girl and hunger fogged its mind. It did not believe it could keep going like this.
Well, one of them's going to eat the other.
I'm so hungry, the girl wept, but there is nothing left to eat.
The suspiciously food-shaped sheep. Bah!
Was she gonna vore it or some shit?
I'll say
whole.
that.
Black sheep could not
Hey.
bear to see the girl in so much pain. What'd you say hey for?
If she gave me that look, she could eat
Realizing
me
what it
too.
must do, it bumped her shoulder with its head. Eat me. It wanted to say, eat me so you can keep going. Oh no, that's the sheep saying it. Eat me. Eat me so you can keep going.
Eat me, woman.
The girl smiled pitifully and shook her head. There was no way she could hunt something she had loved so dearly.
How sweet.
I cannot, she told the black sheep. She began to pet it on the head. Her touch was gentle and caring. I want you to eat me, and you will have enough energy to escape the forest.
I think objectively the
Maybe
human...
if you both weren't, or maybe if you both, or maybe if you both weren't stupid. I
Could eat each other.
I kept saying bone.
Maybe if you don't. Maybe if you don't.
All right, play the next line. You're very beautiful. I'm sure if anyone else saw you, they would fall in love just like I did. Oh wait, shit. This is the girl still talking. You're very beautiful. I'm sure if anyone else saw you, they would fall in love just like I did. But there's nobody waiting for me at home. My future is not existent. All right, bro, calm down. The girl begged the black sheep, never pulling her hand away. Black sheep did not understand the request. It did not understand anything at all. But it could not say no to the girl's pleading eyes.
Oh.
The black sheep dug its teeth into the girl's flesh. It ate. It ate and ate and ate and ate. Its black hole is now stained with red, and the girl had stopped breathing. Oh man. The little black sheep's stomach was now full. It lacked the energy to keep going. Curled up next to the girl, resting its head in her lap. It cried until it ran out of tears to spill. Black sheep closed his eyes. Together they slept for all eternity. The end.
Damn, that fucking sucked.
I am the girl in this story. This story fucking sucks.
That's it? That's how it ends? Where's the fun in the story where everyone suffers? Well, there's another book I could read instead. One of them is bound to have a better ending. But I'll
The
be
downfall of Kanye West. Say in Penelope.
The downfall of Kanye West? This book fucking sucks! Penelope fixates on the drawings of the characters cuddled up together. A sinking sensation fills her stomach, yet she cannot look away.
Or is she gonna eat Amanita?
She closes the book and puts it back on the shelf, taking another look at the options. Most of them appear equally ancient and dilapidated. The only thing setting apart from them are their size. Her fingers lay on a book unlike the rest. A crimson gooey mass covers part of the binding, as if it had been taken over by decay. She pulls it out, careful not to get her hands any dirtier, and looks under the cover with no detail on the book itself. A struggle to discern what it could actually be about. Bound together by the hardened blood, she can only open the first page, so she looks inside. As expected, the page's contents are heavily obscured, although the handwriting seems neat. The smudges and decay make it difficult to discern. My work has blank. The humans in the town are not aware blank. This way I blank revive beauty and blank. There's a problem. There is a woman who can. She appeared from blank and she blanked to me like she did everyone else. How? When I her, she did not. She continued, I did not.
Oh, this is about Amanita.
She sat in front of my blank. She was waiting for an opportunity to blank. As expected, cannot be reasoned with. She blank again today. She made blank and handed me this drawing. She claimed it to the flowers of my home. She had never seen something so blank. Is this one meant to be a story? I can't read a lot of these words. Maybe I can ask Amanita about it? Something else tells me a story doesn't have a happy ending. At least the drawing is pretty. Penelope flips to another page. Roughly halfway through the book, it appears to be about the same. However, most of the words are completely illegible and contaminated. Well, this drawing's also nice. I wonder why it isn't so dirty. Raging storm, she came to town, she always did. Apparently, she came to me, she only wanted blank to return to home. I do not know why it is, but I felt concerning in my chest. Her leaving did not sit right with me. I, blank her, blank and blank. She asked blank to join her. She asked blank not in her room. I did not sleep proudly in the company of another.
I blanked her in the blank until I blanked all over her blank.
It was wrong, but happened again. I would not be opposed. If she were to learn blank, would she still be okay? I get the feeling I shouldn't be reading this. It's not very entertaining anyway. She says as her thumb continues to graze the unruly pages, her skin, she skims through a few entries, but they all appear to be more of the same. Just as she's about to give up, she lands on something odd. At a glance, it all appears empty. No charming drawings, no walls of clouded text, no pulp stuck in the edges of bleeding onto the sheet. She initially assumes it's just an unused page, but residing in the center of the page, there sits a single sentence composed of trembling letters. I was found out. She rereads the sentence, but she doesn't gain anything from it. When she rereads it again, nothing changes. She blinks, but doesn't do anything. She could ask Amanita, but she's not convinced she wants to in the first place. I don't want to read anymore. Is
something the matter, Penelope?
Sudden voice causes Penelope to jump in a panic haste. She shoves the book back into the shelf without thought. She turns around, taking a step back when she sees Amanita suddenly in front of her. Where did you come from?
Why, I live here, remember? Silly child.
Alberto.
Stop.
Silly child.
I see you have found my personal library. How delightful. But what is it you were reading that made you frown so sadly? Rest assured, I only collect happy stories.
The witch steps back beside Penelope, carefully picking out the book Penelope so hastily crammed under the shelf. Amanita sighs, murmuring something to herself before speaking louder.
Oh dear, this one should not be here at all. How clumsy of me. It is unfit for the eyes of a child of heaven. Eyes over heaven.
She turns to Penelope with a nebulous smile on her face. Her words come off sterile and unnatural.
You did not see anything unfortunate in this book, did you?
That's... Penelope hesitates. Her brain cycles through countless responses all at once, yet nothing can escape her lips. Amanita huffs a wavering breath. A faint trace of sweat trickles down the right side of her face.
Yeah, to you it's sweat, but to me it's sweet. So you did. What a shame. Perhaps I should have watched you more carefully. Living in a house like this is already troubling enough for a human. Shall I find you a more appropriate book to read? Here, allow me to... You're right back!
The question cuts Amanita off and bounces off the wall, leaving behind a comfortless silence. Her mouth hangs open, unmoving. I mean, I couldn't read a lot, but the mention of humans made me wonder if it, Penelope's question trails off as she doubts her own words. Her eyes dart along the room, hoping to look anywhere that isn't Amanita's uncanny expression. It's just people don't talk about others like that. You're not human yourself, so...
That is enough. Here, you may read this book instead and go back to your room. I would like some time to clean up.
Amanita takes another book off the shelves. It's the same one Penelope read earlier.
And hentai. I will prepare you something else to eat come nightfall, so please wait in your room until then. Do you understand, Penelope?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I do not want this either. This is the way things have to be. Please, go upstairs. I would hate for you to see something unpleasant.
Bruh. And if I've seen something unpleasant since coming here? Despite having no interest in the book, Penelope accepts it and slowly trudges up the stairs without another word. Something in her heart tells her that it would be worse to try and speak.
What the Sigma?
Not quite ready to fall into her guts-ridden bed, Penelope then heads to the window. It's expected the storm hasn't called it in the slightest. The clouds over the sky, the sun hardly has a chance to shine.
Are you okay, Penny?
What? Crow?
In the flesh.
That's a bad joke.
Is it now? Ho, ho, ho. You'll have to forgive me, kid. I'm just an old man trying to lighten the mood.
Penelope's eyebrows furrow, the sorrow of her face shifted into something else entirely. You're not an old man, you're a crow. What can be lighten the mood right now? I can't leave this place. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I'm trapped with a witch who insists she's trying to help me. But what kind of help is this? Tea? A book about dead sheep? A house of flesh that doesn't make me feel welcome makes me want to vomit. Can't stand it. Either let me out or just kill me.
Penny, you know that both those requests aren't.
I never said you could call me that. You and Amanita are just assuming what's good for me. Neither of you know anything about me. I'm supposed to just accept it? What if the storm never ends? What if she never lets me leave? What if she never has the decency to even eat me? Should I just let this all happen?
Penelope.
You lied. You lied about... You told me you would watch over me, but when I woke up, you were gone. And until now, you didn't say anything. I'm scared I've lost you.
She's giving up.
If you're just trying to torture me, I can't hold on to fake hope any longer. The crow's completely still. His clouded eyes are cast down, seemingly in regret. Penelope's words hang in the air. The silence feels more deafening than ever. With a heavy and frustrated sigh, she throws the book aside with force. She wipes a tear from her eye, only for them to immediately be replaced. Her lip quivers as she weeps, and she sits on the rotten bed in defeat. The crow flies atop the bed, standing beside her. She doesn't dare spare him a glance.
You're right. I did lie. I did leave you. It's entirely my own fault.
Okay.
I wish to help Amanita find and prepare food for you to eat, but I see that was a disaster.
Penelope's hands ball into a fist, and she lets out another trembling breath. And after?
After? Well, I have an excuse to give. One that you'll like, at least. I believe that to be a time for bonding between you two, without my intervention. Like the intervention gun.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
That excuse is awful.
I only wanted to see you escape your shell, kiddo. Perhaps I got too wrapped up in that idea.
Yeah.
If you'll still allow me to do it, I'll keep that promise I made to you. I'll watch over you and ensure you are safe. There's not much a mere crow can do, but there's plenty shit. Yeah. And this old man will try his darndest. If he messes up, go ahead and yell at him with all your might again. Let out your anger can heal the soul, you know.
Penelope finally looks at the crow. His expression is tough to read, but his voice exudes sincerity. Although she cannot bring herself to smile, her tears start to slow. She wipes her eyes once again. Do you promise?
On my life, kiddo.
So I can kill you if you lie?
When did you get so violent, huh? That's not like you. But if you feel that's fitting for a punishment, you're free to try.
Okay. I won't. I just wanted to make sure you were serious. But I'll definitely get mad at you if you do it again.
I hear you.
Something about the crow's words, off although reassuring, they twist Penelope's heart in a way that she hasn't felt in some time. She has to wonder if this whole situation is simply making her go crazy. Crow?
Yes, kiddo?
What about Amanita?
What about her?
I mean, you're obviously friends, so I figure you know a lot?
A lot is a strong thing to say. Truth is, there's still plenty I don't know about her. But I do know that she's never meant any harm, that she too is struggling severely, perhaps in ways neither of us could ever understand.
Yeah?
When you've lived for as long as she has, you're bound to have some scars to show. When I found this place, she only treated me with kindness. She welcomed me without question, and although I couldn't speak yet, I didn't think any less of her. She was the one who granted me that ability, you know, even though it took a toll on her own body to do so. When I tell you, that means more to me than I can express, even with words. I mean it.
Yeah. It's just this is scary and there's so much she won't tell me. It's hard to trust her.
I'm not asking you to trust her, kid. That's up to you in the end. But just because she's not human doesn't mean she's a monster. All I'm saying is she's not out to get you. Amanita was going to eat you like a scary witch or wolf. She would have done it by now. She has no reason to wait or play mind games with you. She's lonely, just like you and me. She's got secrets she wants to keep, just like you and me.
Aw.
And she's broken, just like you and me. But she's doing whatever she can to try and help. She's also bad as shit and has not had a man in 7 years. I led you here because I believed it was the safest place for you, even if this house has an ugly exterior. And if you give the woman even a little more grace, you might realize she's not bad at all.
Broken. The words fall out Penelope's mouth faintly, yet unnaturally. She laments on it, wondering if that changes anything for her right now. Is it really okay so long as Amanita means well, or because she acts out of pain? The question paces relentlessly in her brain, but she struggles to come up with a single answer. She feels concerned. Think I need a rest.
Add her energy, huh? Your day has been tough. Don't force yourself. I'll watch over you, kid. That's a promise I won't break.
Okay, thank you. With her head woozy and body weak, she finally lies down and closes her eyes, passes out in an instant, and despite unbothered by the texture of the bed. What do you think, it's like heating up?
No, my headphone made like a audio glitch.
After the sun sets, Penelope is woken up and Amanita offers dinner again, but Penelope declines. The storm has stopped, but without any light in the sky, it's decided Penelope won't leave until tomorrow. Just before Amanita leaves to allow Penelope more rest, the girl asks if she can have some tea. Amanita happily agrees. She returns in a flash with a fresh cup and bids Penelope and the crow good night.
So what?
Tastes good. Aw.
Okay.
Aw, that was sweet.
Oh yeah, I guess that is it. Cool. Character designs were fire.
That wasn't even the full game.
Dang, it did feel like a full game.
Yeah, a good experience. I fuck with that heavy. That was pretty good, right?
Amanita is cool. Penelope is cool.
Do all stories have to come to an end? The lives of human beings are fleeting, and books only allow us to peek into those brief lives. The books do not always begin with their birth, or do they end with their death. Stop. So long as there is paper to write on, the story may go on endlessly and endlessly for all eternity.
This is the end credits, bro. They're playing September by Earth, Wind, and Fire, like a cover.
Do you remember?
And then all the characters are dancing.
Yeah. How do you complete a story when there are still untouched pages to be used? How do you continue a story when you've run out of pages to fill? You motherfucker. The scrapbook still carries countless empty sheets, but if I put a quill to paper, I'm left with a blotch of black ink. If I were to write a happy ending, one where you return to me, would it eventually come true? How might I even begin to write a story such as that? I shall leave the pages unwritten, covered in the dust and decay, and pick up the quill again once I find motivation to go on. Even if it takes centuries, I shall wait for you. When you come back, will you teach me how to write and live like a human being? The story cannot end until you are here to experience it.
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm. That was cute. That was a cute game. I like that. Oh my god. Really cool game. Really long, honestly.
Really good game. For a demo, we just played 2 back-to-back 1 hour, 30-minute demos.
Yeah, I know.
With multiple endings.
Anyways, that was a Little Red Mushroom Head. If you enjoyed it, I highly recommend going down into the description below and leaving a wonderful 5-star review for the phenomenal developer of this game. If you enjoyed our commentary, liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing with a friend or loved one. Oh, my fucking keyboard's about to die, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I'd say, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and share with a friend. That's going to be just about it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys all have a great night. And Josh, is there anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
No.
Fire! Nothing?
Yeah, the game was cool, I guess.
Would you fuck the shit out of that witch bitch?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you get multiple STDs if you do.
Fire!
No.
All right, bye, bitches.